they were.
The playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked.
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
I just hope we can win a game.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to ODP Sports Talk with the Truth and my brand new co-host,
TA Slash.
Thanks for coming and joining me on set, man. I appreciate you rocking with me, man.
Problem,
you know what I mean? Before we get started, man, look, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And also, if you want to be a part of the show, if you want to join us on set, if you got any ideas, hit us up on email at odp78@yahoo.com. Excuse me. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to your boys' channel. Hit that notification button so when we drop, you'll definitely be notified. You can watch the show. So with that being said, like I said, I want to introduce my new co-host, TAZ Zaz. What the hell am I talking about?
TA Slash. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere you go find me, TA Slash, Instagram, Facebook, all that. It's T_A/. You know what I'm saying? It's simple.
That's what's up. I'm going to get it right, you know what I mean, soon. So.
It's all good.
But welcome to ODP Sports, man. You know what I mean? And tell the audience a little bit about yourself before we get started.
Okay, so long story short, I'm a former rapper. You know what I'm saying? Rap career didn't go where I wanted it to go. So I always thought about doing podcasts, talked about it with a couple friends. And my big cousin, yes, The Truth is my big cousin. Although I am big, you know what I'm saying? But that's my big cousin.
Little big cousin.
You know what I'm saying? He came to me with a proposition and I took it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be there as much as I possibly can. You want me to be a co-host? I'm gonna be there.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, rocking with me, man, coming to doing the show. So
yes, sir. Yes,
it's gonna be exciting, man. We got some stuff in store for y'all, man. We're gonna introduce some new segments. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be giving away gift cards. So you definitely want to tune in to the end of the show and check out, you know, make sure you get your chance to win a gift card or prize, whatever it is that we're going to give away on the show. You definitely want to tune into the end. So with that being said, man, we're going to jump right into it, man. What are we going to talk about? Some NBA?
Yes, sir. Let's talk about these playoffs.
Let's talk about it, man. What's up with them?
Man, a lot of crazy stuff been going on. Like LeBron been going off, KD been going off, Jokic been going off. Like it's been crazy, man. Like I don't really know what to talk about first, for real. Like, I really don't.
Well, let's talk about, before we get into what a playoff is right now, let's talk about the format, the play-in. How do you feel about the play-in tournament?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? I ain't a fan of it either.
I don't like it.
The reason why I don't like it, I think it robs the teams that worked hard all year, that put up 40-plus wins. It robs them of the chance of getting to the playoffs.
I definitely agree.
So why would you have, like, 7, 8, and 9, and those 4 teams playing? You know, if you ain't win over 40 games, you shouldn't even be considered for the playoffs. So you got, like, let me look at the standings. I think it was, let me see, in the East. Well, it was last year. You had a couple of teams with like 36, 38 wins.
Why would they do that? That's terrible.
Yeah, like you won 36 games for a reason, because you're not that good.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
you're not good at all.
You're not good at all. So you got the Clippers. I think they won like 41 or 42 games, and someone else won. Let me look it up real quick. But you know, they should just play in the playoffs. Like, I think this format should take place only if you got teams titled. Like, say you got some teams that's 41 and 41.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have some type of play-in tournament like that. Let them play. The winner gets in.
Yeah.
But you got a 36 win team playing against a 42 win team and beat them, and they get in the playoffs, and then they lose in the first round anyway.
Of course they're going to lose. Like, they're not going to win.
So that's a waste. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
silly,
if you straight 1 through 8 and you got 40-plus wins, everybody else is in the 30.
Yeah.
That's your playoff teams, 1 through 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you had, you had this year, you had in the East, you had Atlanta was 41-41. You had Miami 44-38. Chicago and Toronto, they all had 40 games. I mean, they all won 40 games, 40 plus games. So I can see a tournament for that. You know what I'm saying? They all was good. So let's have a play-in. But when you got a team like the New Orleans, the Pelicans winning 36 games, you know what I'm saying? Why are they even getting
tragic?
Yeah, it's tragic. And they get in the playoffs and they get swept. So it's pointless to have that format if a team is trash.
I feel like Adam Silver just bored. Like he's never gonna be what David Stern was. David Stern like kept the league tough.
Yeah,
this league is soft.
It's too soft, man.
Bro, like it's crazy, bro.
And when we say soft, when I say soft, I'm not saying soft as like physically soft, like because these some big dudes. You know what I'm saying? LeBron,
exactly.
These cats are big dudes. You know what I'm saying? But the way they have them play, they having them play a soft league, you know, a little touch foul and
everything is a flagrant.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You get touched too hard, now you all 68 weeks. You don't play. You load management, like that's some BS. These cats get paid millions of dollars to play basketball. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Which
like
is physical.
Yeah, and I can understand. You know, if you got real fractured ankle or something like that, I get sitting out, man. You know what I'm saying? But like this year with Kawhi, you know what I'm saying? You're in the playoffs and you sitting out, man. Like, why are you sitting out? I understand you know, what he had, a sprained ankle or something like that?
Bruh, look, like, all right, so me and my dudes, we talk about this all the time. Like, that Clippers team, they are very, very talented. Yes,
I agree.
But they a waste. That team is a waste. It's a waste because, like, they're either always sitting out, either this person is playing and that person is not playing. They barely even play together. Right. So that team is a waste.
It's a waste.
They needed to just disband that team and just trade Kawhi away to wherever he want to go to
and rebuild.
And just rebuild.
And Paul George, he been hurt so long. I forgot he was on the team. I'm like, damn, I forgot about Paul George, man. Like I don't know. What is he? He's been out almost the whole year, right?
It was somewhere like that. Like he had come back, then get injured. Come back, then get. But it's been like that for like 3 years though. You know what I'm saying? He had come back, get injured. Come back. Same thing with Kawhi. Come back, get injured. Like he had come back. They had both come back and ball. Yeah. They'll give you like some great points, but then they get hurt while they on that giving you great points
and be out. You know what I mean?
And be gone for like the rest of the season type stuff.
Like what I heard with Kawhi, like, you know, I don't follow them much, but you know, I watch Sports Center and I listen. You know, he had a sprained ankle. You know what I mean? In quote, it's like, okay, man, there's no way that you can go and you know, get out there and contribute to your team in some type of way. You know, Paul George too, man. You know, why they still valuable? Trade them off, man. Try to get something for them and start rebuilding, because just like last 3 years, man, they haven't really played together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't know, man, but yeah, man. But like I said, man, I think they need to change that play-in, you know, format. You know what I'm saying? Only use it when it's necessary. But if you got teams that ain't win 40 games, ain't no need to letting them try to get in the playoffs, because that's just a waste of space.
Yeah, and it's basically giving the first team basically enough time to sweep them, rest. Yeah, and, you know what I'm saying? Then get to the next team and be able to dominate again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it makes no sense.
It's just I really don't understand what Adam Silver be thinking sometimes, but I'll just be like, whatever. You know.
Man, when I look at him, man, he look like somebody ain't got no backbone. He look like a puppet. Like they tell him what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like he just go out there and do it. Agree with them. Yeah, we need more scoring. Okay, let's go out and make them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like. And I don't know, man. He just don't look like an NBA commissioner. He don't look like he holds any authority. You know what I'm saying? Like,
based on what you said, like he ain't got no backbone whatsoever. Period. Maybe that's what I don't like about him, because like he just don't seem like he's
that dude.
Yeah, to stand up to the players like LeBron, who feel like he's a big time name in the league. You know? I feel like Adam Silver.
Silver.
Silver. And he'd be like, "Oh, well, yeah. You think that's what's okay? Yeah, well,
you're right, LeBron. Yeah. You're facing the NBA. Yeah. Let's agree with that. Yeah. And I think also too, like the players. The reason why the game is like it is, the players have a lot of say so. They have a lot, you know, leeway. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I said, the league is softer. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's friendly with each other. Everybody's too friendly. There's nobody that's like, oh man, I want to hate this team. I really want to beat them. And KD showed you that when he went to Golden State. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like I said, I love KD, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. Like, that dude got game. He's the all-around. Like, to me, he's one of the best players all around. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a block last night, too, man. Like, I think it was the end of the half. Like, dude, when the dude tried to body him in the paint, and they went up, so KD just palmed the ball and just blocked it. You know what I'm saying? Right before that half.
I started watching the game late, so I ain't even get to see that. I would have been going crazy.
Yeah, but that was a dogfight, man. Like, Denver ain't no joke. But I think, really, like, the winner of the LA and Warrior series is going to the finals. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, Denver is the better team, but you know how it is, man, with these LA teams, man. Like, for some reason, they want them to represent. I really think that they did what they had to do to get the Lakers into the playoffs. And I'm not going to talk bad about the Lakers because the Lakers were better than what they played this year, especially when they acquired Schroeder and Russell. That's what they needed. You know, I mean, when they got that score, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, they got what they need. And I really don't like how they try to play Westbrook, man. Try to put everything on him, like.
Oh, I was hoping you was going to talk about that,
man. Because like he went over to LA and he had some bad shooting game, but he fit in well because they used him right. LA was using him as a shooter. He's not that type of player. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why he was here. And I didn't like the fact that they was just trying to put everything on him, like, and show him when he's shooting bad shots. Like, come on, man, why y'all doing him like that? You know what I mean?
Bro, like before all this Laker stuff like happened, this Laker stuff showed me how like bad he commit turnovers. Because I'm still a Westbrook fan, but not as big of a Westbrook fan as I was. Because like one thing I started to see was like, dang, he got 9 turnovers. Dang, 7 turnovers. This was every game.
And I think that contributes to how they were trying to use him as to like a straight point guard to run it. He's not a point guard. He's not
a playmaker.
Yeah, he's not that type of playmaker. And that contributes to him, him having, all those turnovers and stuff, you know what I mean? Because he was playing out of position, you know what I'm saying? So everything got put on Westbrook. But like I was saying, like with Golden State, they really should not have won the title last year. That should have been Boston's title. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had a better team that they matched up well against Golden State. Yeah. I mean, they too big. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they got shooters.
They pups, though, cuz. They some pups,
You think they pups?
They pups, bro. That's the reason why Irvin wanted to leave. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie wanted to leave because he felt like they was too young. You know what I'm saying? And
they ain't young no more. How long he been gone? They ain't young no more, man.
They not, but they still don't got that dog in him. I feel like the only person that got that dog in him is Tatum.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real. He the only person that got the dog.
Brown is like a quiet assassin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He is. He nice, but he ain't no dog like Tatum though, bro.
Yeah, like, he ain't got that dog anymore like that.
Bro, come on. Like, Tatum is a dog. I like Boston as a team. Their whole team is nice. Yeah. But they weren't gonna be the Warriors.
If they had that dog in them, they should have won. You know what I'm saying? Because the Warriors you look at what's happening to the Warriors now with the Lakers. They are too small. They don't match up well, and the Lakers is having a way with them. I was talking to a little young dude. He's a Warrior fan. He's like, oh, well, we got that last win. We won, what, 27? I'm like, the Lakers took the first one. So it didn't really matter who won that second game. You know what I mean? Like they won the first game. Yeah. So, and throughout the whole playoff this year, what happened to every home team that lost that first game at home? They're out the playoffs. All of them. You look at everybody from the beginning of the playoffs, they're done. Yeah. So Golden State is done, and they're about to go down 3-1. They may get that one game back when they go back to Golden State. So I think that series is going to end 4-2. They may end up losing 4.
Okay, well, hold up though. This is one thing you gotta take into accountability.
Okay.
The one thing you gotta think about is AD gonna show up. If AD shows up and don't be being soft,
or don't break a nail.
Exactly, my point. My point. You know what I'm saying? He be being soft, bro. If he shows up and AD dogs the way that we all know AD can dog,
or should be dogging.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then the Lakers is gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as if he shows up and he just my finger hurts.
Right.
They gonna lose, bro.
Cut my eyebrow apart.
They gonna lose if he show up and play like that, bro.
Yeah, and I feel that too, man. I'm with that too. Like, how is he gonna perform? You know what I'm saying? Like, they really need him to be that dog right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the anchor that makes the Lakers go. If he's not going, then they're gonna fall apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, But if I think like if he stays healthy and keep playing, you know, the Lakers are going back to the finals. Like the winner of this series is going back to the finals anyway. Even though I believe Denver is the better all around team, they're gonna find a way to not like, you know, who brings in more money, Denver or LA. So, you know, that's what it is.
Always come down to that dollar bill.
It always come down to that. So that's the problem. That's what I look at now. Denver win and go to the finals, great, because they deserve it. But I think they're going to do something too where the winner of this series is going to end up going to the finals. You know, but who is your final prediction? Who you got winning the title?
I don't know, man. It's a toss up, man.
It's a toss up.
Because like in my heart, I want Phoenix to win because I'm a KD fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a KD fan. And I just feel like he needs to have a title outside of the box of the Warriors. Because we all looked at him when he went to the Warriors. We all looked at him like, oh, you a sellout. You a pussy. You a pansy. You went to the team that swept y'all. And all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like, well, not swept, but, you know, beat them.
Yeah, beat them, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like KD needs it to solidify his legacy.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as it's not looking like it's gonna be that, because Denver, like we was talking about, Jokic is a dog.
Yeah.
And if Jokic do what Jokic can do, they gonna probably be there. But most likely, it's looking like it might be the Lakers versus the Celtics.
You think so?
That's what I'm looking at.
That's what I was thinking that same thing too, man. It's going to be Lakers and Celtics. Yeah,
Bruh, you know, like we just talk about money, politics, all the other stuff. It might be that, bro.
Yeah. So. You know what I like about the Eastern Conference? You know, I love to see New York being good. You know, I love to see those classic New York and Miami matchups. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's really good for the league for teams like that to be good, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it just brings back memories of Pat Ewing and all them balling. You know what I mean? They fighting and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's how you know that we family, because like I was thinking about the same thing yesterday. Like, man, this take me back to just thinking about how like Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson used to be battling it out. They used to be former, teammates and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just that thing about them two teams. I don't understand what it is about them, but they always play hard against each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
you know, they hate each other and they want to beat each other. So that's what the league is missing, man. That you know, I want to beat y'all type mentality instead of being friends. You know what I'm saying? You got LeBron and Steph on the sideline talking to each other, kicking. It's like, do y'all want to play together or do y'all want to beat each other? You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's too friendly. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. That's like the whole thing with the All-Star games. Like before, All-Star games used to be competitive. Now they just go out there and shoot and laugh, giggle, and joke.
Yeah, like, you know, like they just need to get it, because it's basically an All-Star game every night. You know, with the points for real. They don't even need the All-Star game no more, man. Because it's just you know 140, 150 points a game, like. And that's why I say, like, when you look at that, because, you know, you remember Gilbert Arenas, right? Yeah, I can't stand that dude, man. Why? Man, this dude is a lame ball, man. He was talking about 90 players, man. I don't know if you watch his podcast. Like, I did a show where I was saying, like, cats like him want to feel relevant again, so they find something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like him and Lou Williams, they was talking about 90s players, you know what I'm saying, how weak they were, how little they were. And I'm like, and then he would try to call out John Stockton, Jason Kidd, and talking, and I'm like, oh, those cats been to the finals. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna tell me? Yeah, they was small, but they was still dogs. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they was weak. Jay Kidd, didn't he go to the finals 4 years straight with the Nets back in the day? I know it was
something like that.
I know they represented the East 4 years. It was him, Jay Kidd. It was Jay Kidd, Kenyon Martin.
Kerry Kittles,
Richard Jefferson.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, they had a nice squad and they was representing the East. Like, you know, man, he was talking about, like, man, they had 6'4" power forwards. I'm like, who was 6'4" as power forward? They were big, and that's why they call it power forward, because they had power, they bodying people. You know what I mean?
Then
like,
they had got Vince Carter too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, and they was hooping, man. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I don't like Gilbert Arenas, like cats like that, like Mario Chalmers and them. You know, they want to say something, they want to feel relevant again, and you know what I mean. It's like, you know, whatever, man. But yeah, man, it's just good to have those teams like Miami, New York, and all them teams being good. It makes the NBA better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Anything else you want to talk about the NBA? You a Leonard? I mean, a Dame fan, right?
Yeah, I'm a Dame fan. He kind of disappoints me a little bit though, because although he can shoot like lights out, man, but it's like we need him to do more than just shoot. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta take that team to the next level, and ain't nobody gonna come to Portland with you, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want somebody to come to Portland with you, you gotta take that team to a whole nother plateau. And he's not doing that because he plays
take a pay
no
cut
defense.
a little bit. Yeah, he just come down and shoot and
no defense. Bro.
Players like that, you're a liability. You become a liability. You know what I mean? Like, and that's like defense. Like you can't play defense. You go on one side of the court, but when it come on the other side of the court, you're getting beat just as well as you're beating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
you getting dunked on. You ain't playing no good defense. It's not saying he can't play no defense because he just don't. Just like James Harden. Just don't play no defense.
Just don't play no
defense. Can play. You know what I mean? You can be a dog, but he just
like as good as James Harden is, I just don't respect that dude.
Why not?
I just don't, man. Because like I remember seeing like this is what made me not want to like ever be a James Harden fan ever. Because like I don't like the thing where he was shooting and then was flopping, kicking people, and they was calling fouls. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's just so terrible. And then I ain't like another thing too, like how he'd come down, somebody would steal the ball from him, and he'd just give up. Like, well, I'm not running back on defense.
I'll just wait till I get the ball again.
Yeah, I'm not going to get him. I'm not stopping him from scoring. He's going to go ahead and score, and I'm going to go back and get the ball, and I'm going to try to score harder.
Yeah, I'm going to do a travel step back 3-pointer all the way to the half court.
I don't like that, dude.
I'm going to step back all the way to the 3-point, to the half court line and shoot the 3.
Man, I don't like that, dude, bro. And he DJ's favorite player. He always loved that dude. I just can't stand that nigga, bro.
I mean, he cool, but you know what I mean? Like, even when he was with Houston, man, like, they never really built a championship team. It was just Harding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and when they got rid of Capella, you know what I mean? It's like, why you get rid of your big man?
The defense.
Yeah, like, that was stupid. Like, I just didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? What was y'all trying to do? You know what I'm saying?
Dumb.
How you feel about that Philly series? You think they gonna win?
They can win. Yeah.
They can, but I don't think they. Because didn't Boston get one back in Philly? Right, took the home court advantage back. Yeah. So I think that's going to go 7. Boston, they always lose at home, then win on the road. They was doing it in the play all last year. You know what I'm saying? They just fell apart in the finals and stopped playing. Act like they ain't know how to play with each other. I'm like,
and that's the problem with that team, bro. Yeah. Like it's like they don't got no dog in them, bro. They don't know how to fight back. Once they get hit hard, they don't know how to hit back hard.
They run straight to the dog.
Yeah, they and it's over for them, bro. Like no,
it's a done deal. But it's really looking like it's going to be a Celtic and Lakers finals. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, whoever win this fight between the Warriors and Lakers is going back to the finals. Or going to the finals. You know what I mean? Like, and like I would say, like with LA, man, I think that LA they're good defensively. Like they was a team that didn't play as well as they should have. You know what I'm saying? That's the same with Miami. Like everybody, like Miami beat the Bucks. They damn near almost swept them. You know what I'm saying? Like. And that's because Miami they were a better team than what their record showed. Even though they won 40 games, they could have easily won 50 games. Yeah. And like nobody expected them to shoot as well as they did. Yeah. And Milwaukee had none for it. They couldn't stop them. You know what I'm saying?
I always say this about that Milwaukee team, bro. Like the fact that they won that championship, okay, that's good. Giannis got his ring. But man, that team, like, okay, they got some good players on that team. Yeah, they do. I'm not going to front. But that team, to me, is just not it.
Yeah, they're just Milwaukee with Giannis.
Yeah, exactly.
A couple of role players.
You explain it all. Like, I look at that team and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like that team is not exciting at all.
Nah, for one, it's Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the reasons Milwaukee. Who cares about Milwaukee?
Yeah, who cares?
You know what I mean? Just let them get that title. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, even when he won the title, Middleton, to me, I feel like he didn't get the respect. He was really the X factor of them winning that title, other than Giannis bullying people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then you have what's their point guard name? What's that little dude's name?
I forgot his name too. That means he's not important.
Well, he be doing his thing, man. He's a good point guard, man. But they just missing something. You know what I mean? They just not the team. Like I said, it's just Milwaukee and Giannis. You know what I mean? So, but it's just, and like Miami really wasn't an 18. They could have easily been in the top 4. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So there's a team that, you know, record didn't show their full potential. You know what I mean? But the Lakers match up well against Golden State. If you look at if you look at them play, Golden State has nothing. You know, they can't guard the Lakers. And that 3 balls only going to get you so far. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the reason why the Lakers won that first game is because their defensive pressure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Pressuring it, and you know what I mean? Like covering them guard. Like, you know, Curry had the ball. He got double teamed off rip. You know what I'm saying? They weren't going to let him get his shot off. Then Poole shot the ball from the 3rd row in the stands and missed it. You know what I mean? But
took everybody's breath away.
Right. They had another meme with him and Draymond Green. Like, it was like he missed a shot, then Green punched him again. I saw that on YouTube, man. It was kind of funny, man.
Like just to think about that is just like, man, what is going on here? Man?
But yeah, but they was, when they was even clowning, they was acting like somebody was talking for Poole. They was like, you know, Draymond was really the problem with the team. He only had 6 points, and he held AD to a cool 30 points. You know what I mean? Like, so he's like, yeah, like he can't guard AD. Yeah, there's no way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
unless he start kicking and clawing.
Yeah, he's doing what he's doing, kicking in a ding ding. You know what I mean? Stepping on chests.
Yeah, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got to pull them shenanigans.
Right. You know so I think Golden State came up against the LA at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like LA started peaking at the end of the regular season when they traded for that for Russell. You know what I mean? And D'Angelo, and I'm like, that's what they need. You know what I'm saying? That spark, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they got it. They got Schroeder too, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, it's going to come down to like the 7-seeded LA going to the finals and playing against Boston. Or I wouldn't even sleep on Miami though either, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sleep on them because they are better than, they are a good team, you know what I'm saying? And your boy had, 50-something points? Butler, Michael Jordan's son.
That's crazy you say that because, like, my dude say that he's Scottie Pippen's son.
Scottie,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
he one of these sons. So.
I'm just like, man, get out of here, like, because I really thought at first, like, I'm like, Scottie Pippen got a son in the league,
right? He's somebody's son. Ain't anybody saying nothing, but he related to one of them dudes.
But see, like, I ain't really no Jimmy Butler fan, so I could care less.
Yeah, I mean, me neither, man. But I get him. You know, he's been balling. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been doing his thing. Like I say, he's not that dude. Like he's a superstar, but he's not that superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's a star, not a superstar.
Yeah, he's a star. He's out there doing his thing. So
my bad. I don't mean to throw no shade at you, Jimmy Butler, man. You're just not that dude.
Hey, keep doing your thing, Jimmy. Though you out there balling, man. You dropped 50-something, man. You put yourself in the record books of dropping 50+ points in a playoffs game. You know what I mean?
See, I didn't know that. See, because I don't watch his games.
Yeah, right.
So like, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, it was during a Milwaukee series, man. He was out there. He was actually carrying that team because wasn't nobody scoring but him. I forgot what game it was. It was either 3 or 4. It was one of the games, man. But they couldn't stop him. You know what I'm saying? He was just having his way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's another thing Milwaukee was missing too. That defensive presence other than Giannis. You know what I'm saying? They don't have nobody. They don't have no big bodies. And you can't. I don't care what you say. You can't diminish the big man. You need the big man. You know what I'm saying? Like. You need a big man to get that key rebound, a key block or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't got it, you're going to get dogged by the Lakers. They too big. You know what I'm saying? They tall, they big dudes. You know what I'm saying? And even though James isn't a consistent shooter, he can't shoot the ball. Yeah. You got D'Angelo coming out. He can shoot. You know what I'm saying? And even the AD sometimes get out there and shoot. Outside of, so they have people that can shoot the ball and their defensive built. Yeah. So, but... Yeah, that's what's up, man. The Lakers and Celtics, right?
Lakers and Celtics. That's what it's looking like.
So if it do go Lakers and Celtics, who's gonna win? And what? How many games?
I'm gonna say Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5, really? Yeah, they're gonna get Boston 1 game.
Yeah, because they don't got no dog. Bro.
No dog.
They don't got no dog.
They got a bunch of pups still.
And I feel like AD, I feel like LeBron will talk enough trash to AD to make him turn up in the finals enough to dog Robert Porter.
Yeah.
Robert Williams. Okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
you better turn up, man. Like, this is it right here.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like LeBron will talk all that trash to AD, and AD will turn up in the finals. And he gonna dog him.
As long as he don't break a nail.
Or toenail, or
right,
break a pinky toe or something. You know what I'm saying? Something silly.
Like swipe
that.
to the ear. You know?
Oh, my brain fell off.
But yeah, like with the flopping stuff, man. You know, I don't like the flop. I mean, like they done it in the '90s too, but it was a different type of flop. You know what I'm saying? Like these cats just get touched and they fall on the ground. It's like, come on, bro, you barely touched you. You know what I'm saying? Like.
That's crazy.
And I get trying to get a call, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's too much to me, man. It's too much. Like, like, come on, y'all. Too many 3-pointers, you know what I mean? Like, I love the inside game, man. I love to see cats dominating in the paint, you know what I'm saying?
You don't see that no more. So that's gone.
Nah, you don't see it like you used to.
Yeah, it's gone. Like, I mean, I did see Yoke do a move yesterday, and I was like, oh, okay, you got some inside game. But as far as that, like, it ain't too many more players that's doing stuff like Elijah Wan or Ewing used to do stuff like that. It ain't too many of that. You know
man, so, it's diminished. You know, they want everybody to shoot. I don't want to see MB shooting 3-pointers. Even though he can shoot,
that's crazy,
you know, and dunk on some people, foul some cats out. Man. You know what I mean? Like,
when I seen him try to do the James Harden fadeaway travel, I was like,
it's all in slow motion.
Bro, I was like, why?
He obviously traveled in slow motion. You know?
Like, period. You know what I'm saying? At least James Harden make it look smooth.
Right.
He made it. When he did it, I'm like,
you can count his steps. 1.
You're not going to call that.
2, 3, 4 steps, right?
like he jumped. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's traveling.
He traveled up. He did every bad call in one. And y'all didn't see that? Y'all go to this replay and check that out, man. This dude walked to the moon and back, man.
Bro, I couldn't believe it because I was like, man, like, no.
But yeah, I ain't taking nothing against the league, man. Like these cats, you know, they all are skilled players. You know what I'm saying? It's just
definitely are.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like in their freaks of nature, man. They can still get up. Everybody can still get up. They're in the league for a reason. I don't care if you're the 12th man on the bench. Mm-hmm. You did good enough to get in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like it's too soft of a game. You know what I'm saying? There's the physicality has been taken out, and I think the reason they did that because they wanted to score more points, and that's one thing Lou Williams and
Gilbert Awareness.
Yeah, it was talking about how they're scoring so many more points in this era. I'm like, that's easy. It's no defense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you look at a game 135 to 148 final, like, there's no defense. There's no way if they was physically, you know, pressuring the ball, you know what I'm saying, putting hands on them, they would score them. And like I say, like you take certain teams and drop them in a certain era. Mm-hmm. Like, if you take the Golden State Warriors, even with KD and them, drop them back to play against in the Jordan and them era, let's say the Bad Boy Pistons era, they would struggle, and it would be less points because they was more physical. And I'm not saying that the Pistons would just dominate Golden State. Golden State would still get theirs off, and they would win some games too, but physically they would get beat up. You know what I mean? And they would score less points. You know what I mean?
It was way too physical.
Too physical. So their points total would come down versus in today's, you know, they got cats head faking people at the 3-point line and getting touched, and they're getting 3 shots at the free throw line. Mm-hmm. And I say if they make the 3 and they get that shot, it's real easy to call a foul. It's real easy to get a foul. So they're taking away the defense to add more points to try to sell more tickets. But I think that actually the league is a failing league. You know what I'm saying? It's failing, and they're trying to keep people in the stands by, let's have them score more points and less defense. You know what I mean? But
kids love it.
Yeah,
people like me and you be like, okay.
Like, come on, man. Like, and even when them Golden States, when they were winning the title with KD, they didn't get credit for their defense. They was a defensive first team. Yeah. And their defense created that offense for them. Yep. And people didn't look at that because, you know, they splashed, they were shooting a lot of threes and stuff, but their defense turned the ball over, which got them points on fast breaks and stuff like that. So they was gooder. Like, that's why I say that team right now, if they still had that team, they probably would been winning more titles, but they don't have that defensive presence no more, and they're too small. So that's why I say they don't match up well against the Lakers. Mm-hmm. You know, but yeah, man. But you got anything else you want to add?
No, that's it.
How you feel about the first show, man? You feel good?
Yeah, it feel great, bro.
That's what's up, man. Great. Yeah, I can't wait to get this out there, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate you coming, man. For sure, man. Yes, sir.
No problem, cuz.
And actually, this is a real lyricist, man. Ain't none of that. You know, I ain't even. I ain't even gonna go there, man. I'm not even gonna go there, man.
We'll get that in like episode 2 or 3, maybe 4 or something. You know what I'm saying?
But if you want to, you still got your music on. So if y'all want to hear his music, you know what I'm saying, we'll put the description down below. You can click on the link, man. Listen to him, man. They was doing their thing back in the day, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, I think you could do some shows and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
more. I did about 12 shows. I opened up for a lot of key names. A lot of people just don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could have made it, but I didn't. So
yeah.
And now I'm doing this. And I'm gonna put my all into it right here with my big cousin.
That's what's up.
So
little big cousin.
little big cousin.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm glad to have a co-host, man. You know what I mean? Like, just make the show more better, man. I appreciate you doing this, man. And we just gonna have fun, man. Just
definitely
do what we gotta do, man. But next show, man, well, that's all I got for now, man. But until next time, I'm Truth, and
I'm TH Slash, man.
Until next time, man, we out the pocket.
Yep.
Pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Wins the game at the buzzer!
The Bears are who we thought they were.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked.
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
I just hope we can win a game.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.